Hey guys, the Brandon Rail fan here, and today I'm going to be doing a bit of a different type of video. But before we get into that, I'm sorry if this sounds echoey. I'm standing up right now, not actually sitting in my chair like I normally am, but that's just because of what I'm doing in this video. So, I'm actually going to be packing up a shipment for eBay. It's going down to Texas, but that's not the point. It's these 4 freight cars, and they've actually been on my channel before, but I'm going to be packing them up. Just to prove that, just in case someone tries to claim, I did something. Like, not claiming something in photos, because that's happened to me so many times before, and I've got people banned on eBay for it, and I don't want this guy to even try that. He's from Texas. So, he could come up with your guns blazing, because, logic. Because, eBay, you can tell where someone lives. It's kind of freaky. So, let's move these 3 out of the way. Actually, backstory. These 2 got in a huge lot that I sold for a massive profit, so these were free. That's essentially how they went. Oh, and yes, with most cars I keep their wheels, as you can see, and their coupler pointed inwards to protect them. This one I can't just because of the way the couplers are, it doesn't. There's not enough room here for the coupler to fit, so I'm not going to do that here. These couplers are a bit finicky, which is weird, but that happens, so. But these 2 I got, well, almost for free. So I pretty much sold this lot for like a $20 profit because they were free pretty much. So, yeah, if this guy sees it, he's going to be mad, and I don't care because why would I be selling it at a loss? It doesn't make any sense. So, let's move these 3 out of the way. Oh, and we'll be documenting the condition as well. So here, dusty, 7 photos. You can't really see it through the camera, but other than that, literally nothing is missing on the car, as you can see. This coupler is always a bit wonky. There we go. It sometimes pops up. So we're gonna pack up that Great Northern first. Now me and all my brilliance completely forgot to remove the cover on the bubble wrap. So let's do that right now. Yes, it's me tearing the thing off. It's loud. Don't worry, I'll be putting a warning up for headphone users if I don't forget. So if I do forget, feel free to roast me in the comments below for completely forgetting the warning headphone users. This will be loud. I should have done this beforehand, but I'm not going to redo this, so. I just dropped it. You see, I don't want to get copyright on the bubble wrap, so. There we go, hooray! Okay, so, how I do it is, I roll out the bubble wrap. As you can see here, here's bubble wrap. A ton of it. I buy it in huge, big, gigantic rolls. Take the piece out here, as you can see. I put the car on it. I fold it once over the car, fold it again, and depending on the value and the expense of the car, I tend to do it 3 or 4 times, but because this is a very expensive car, it's not going to get damaged easily. This is enough times. Or more than enough, actually. So now, this, of course, my tripod's in the way. I'm going to cut through the entirety of the bubble wrap here. Also fold it just so I can get a better access. Of course, I can cut a straight line in front of camera. Of course. And if there's couplers, I actually give it a little bit, like I go a little bit back so I don't break the coupler. Do it again on the side. Then I pin it down. Then, I'll grab tape. For my tape gun, is that what I use? Clear masking tape. Fold it over again. And I'm terrible at this, I will admit. Normally I have 2 hands doing this. As in, like, 2 people. because it can be really difficult. And it's a lot easier with 2 people. So my dad tends to help me, which is actually his eBay account I use, because I'm not yet able to have a PayPal account, because I'm only 16 and not 18. Life sucks. Actually, I do quite like it. So I'm going to take scissors and snip it. That's way more than I normally use. Normally I just cover the ends to tape it down, but I wasn't really paying attention when I rolled it out there. So that's one completely wrapped. I will be putting that in the box after I get these 3 wrapped. So these 3 are going to be sort of the same thing, but I'm going to show it for obvious reasons, so the guy can't make false claims. I've dealt with that way too many times. Oh yeah, these ones, the couplers are turned in, so I don't have to worry about it. As you can see, I forgot to document the condition. Hold on, I'm an idiot. It is dirty at the top. You can wipe the white paint. Described in listing, of course, because I'm completely honest. You can see here, nothing else is broken off. And I'm also doing this so if there's any damage and he photos and shows it, I'll know it's either him purposely doing it or it'll be the post office. Because I'll have this video to prove it. Whether he'll actually want to watch the video, I don't know, but that's not my issue. Because obviously I have proof. He would lose any case against eBay because, well, I'd have proof. And I'm not trying to say all the eBay buyers are bad. They're totally not, but for the ones that are, you do have to be really careful. Now, I know I'm doing this a lot off camera, but I have to hold it when I'm doing it. So actually, let's get the tape on right now. You guys probably can't even see the tape on camera, it's so clear. I'm just gonna pull a bit of extra tape out here. Yes, the item's actually attached to the tape gun now. Boom. Tape is on. I'm sorry if this is really bad really bad angles. I'm actually missing a piece of my tripod that lets me make it go up and down. So it's actually in a box right now, but I'll have to find it. So we'll put that on side, as you can see. Package it up, put it upside for now. It's just back I can show you. Just up there. And I'm doing that just so it's not in my way. And also so I don't knock it off the table. Again, this one, dirty on top. You guys can't see it on the camera, unfortunately, but it is there. There, you can see it a little bit there. You can see again, a couple of close folded inwards. There. Let's fold it over. I used to make wood boxes for my shipments with my laser cutter. Unfortunately, though, people just stopped waiting for invoices on eBay, so I eventually just stopped because people weren't paying the correct amounts. And yes, I did put the correct weight in and the dimensions in and everything, but people just don't listen. Like this guy on eBay, he didn't wait for an invoice. Hence, I'm going from, instead of a 20 centimeter box, to a 15 by 15 by 17 box instead of a 20 by 20 by 20. Because he didn't wait for the invoice, meaning I can't be 100% sure that shipping is going to be fully covered. It said wait for invoice, it said in literally 5 different places. But who really cares? People don't listen. You can see, fully packed now. The box I'll show you guys in a minute. So you can see here, no ladder here, described in listing of course. Well, you can see in the photos, that's for sure. So you can see that. Nothing else is wrong with it. This is the heavier one. The one I just did was the lighter. Like this one's fairly light. Again, said in listing. And this is the heavier Great Northern one. No loads, of course. Although I do have loads for them, I'm actually keeping the loads. Because I'm going to be using them in other projects. For example, my 3D printed flat cars. Which I will eventually be selling. But I need those loads to, I just need those. I'm not going to sell those loads, but, so, guy, if you're watching this, guy, Texas, the buyer, if you're watching this, No loads for you. I had to say it like that, but yeah, there's no loads. And I never said there were unlisting, no pictures of it enlisting or anything. Because I know very well not to do that. I'm not sure if anyone stuck around this far in the video yet, but I probably will stick around this far in the video, because I watch my videos all the way through before I publish them. To make sure there are no major issues. Little issues like, you know, me mispronouncing something, I'll leave, but things like major, I actually catch. And that tends to be part of the editing process. Again, fully packaged, you can see. Now, this big roll, I might need more of it in a minute, but I don't think so. So we're just going to toss that aside. The tape gun will still need, but in a minute. Same with these scissors. So I'm going to bring this box down here, as you can see. Now, I'd love to show you guys this, but I don't think... Actually, hold up, you guys. Yes, I just shut the camera on you. I'm actually going to bring you guys up to a different vantage point, and I hope you guys get better room, like better, get a better angle. I hope. I could be completely wrong, but I'm hoping. No, you're not. You're just gonna fall over. I'm sorry if the screen's still black right now. I still have the thing off, but... No, actually, you guys, I'm just going to quickly put you guys back on the tripod. And I'm sorry I can't actually film me putting them in the box. For some odd reason, it will not let me. I can't get it above. And my tripod, of course, they told you so. There, you guys are back. So what I'll do is I'll actually show you guys me putting it in here. I will be putting extra packaging in, but only if needed. Like, one in. And don't worry, extra packaging I will be putting in. 2 in. 3 in. No, the red car. 4 in. And you think, those are going to be pretty safe. Well, there's actually a little bit of space at the top that's not cleared. And, of course, I don't want that. You want everything completely safe, because you don't want them being damaged. Especially because it's being handled by the 2 worst postal services in the world. Canada Post and United States Postal Services. USPS. Not UPS. Don't get that mixed up. So we're just putting a green inlining in now. That'll, as you can see, no shaking. So I'm going to close the top in my signature style. Close it like this. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that because Texas probably won't understand. Now I'm going to tape up the box. I'm actually going to raise you guys a little bit here. You might drop for a second, I'll just hold you so you don't drop. So you guys should be able to see part of this anyways. Yeah, the tape doesn't always stick first try. It can be a bit of a pain. Get put in some sticky situations. Pun totally intended. Now, I always put multiple layers on at the top to always make sure. And then actually, I put one across the other way as well. This 100% makes sure the other side's not going to pop off. Can you see here? Just take a listen. That shaking is me rubbing up against it. So, it's fully sealed. I'm going to go print the shipping label for this. And until next time, the Brandon Rail fan out. And of course, I have to say this because this is tradition now. Roll the outro. Okay, one last thing. This, I'm not sure how well all the cars run. The heavier ones run okay, like I've never had problems with them personally, but they're also always stuck at the back of trains or in a little train just of themselves because I didn't run them a whole lot. As I tend to have better cars to run, like my Pullman here. Yeah, I love it. So I'm not honestly 100% sure, so I did not say they were good runners in the listing. I actually didn't say anything about the running in the listing, but I'm not sure on that. Until next time, the Brandon Real fan, and yes, I'm tapping on top of the box, out, and roll the outro, and I mean it this time. Goodbye, everybody.